Hello, I've got Paul Way here, and we just had breakfast in the Dottie's True Blue Cafe, and we've had a good chat, and I just wanted Paul to talk about some of his ideas about the future of digital media.
Well, I mean, one of the things we were talking about, right, was how Facebook and Twitter are fascinating because they're these huge brands with valuations in the billions who actually don't have business plans and don't actually have plans to have business plans, and yet they're changing the way we have to do business. So even in B2B media, what that means is it's more acceptable to have to go ahead without really knowing what your footing is. And in the old days, we didn't take risks. When print magazines, the business models were all written in stone and easy to understand, and the risks were minimal. But now, with Facebook and Twitter and guys like that, we have to deploy resources and launch projects where we don't have a business plan either, and things like social media. And if we fail, the risks are a lot greater. So it's, as we were talking about, it's a hell of a lot of fun, but it's definitely a high wire act.
And your take on what's happening in the UK compared to the US, what does it feel like? You look from the outside, but you are an insider because you used to work in the UK.
That's right. What I see happening is, at least in the last 6 months or so, and it started when I was in the UK, is that there was always this feeling that the new experimental stuff was happening. It was happening in and around London, and I think that's only increased because the things that I see are that I see a lot more talent from America going to London because that's where the cool stuff is. That's where the opportunities are. Whereas in the U.S., I just don't know if we're really as daring as we could be. So I'm actually a little jealous that my timing was to come back here when the scene is getting so hot in London.
Brilliant. Thanks very much, Paul.
All right, good to see you, John.